y'all. Today we are going to take a look at these cards I just got. They are the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And y'all, I'm going to try to pronounce these names, but I'm going to tell you by looking at them, I probably can't. Alberto, Villoldo, and Colette Baron-Reid. Illustrated by Jenna Della Contaglia, maybe? There's who did it. There's who's illustrating it. Can you see it? This is a 64 card deck and guidebook is what is in this box. Here's the box. Here's the back of the box from Hay House. You can see price there. Let's take this cellophane off. Shrink wrap, whatever. And let's look at these cards. They need to have a little pull thing. You know what I'm talking about, like old cigarette packs used to have, or maybe new. I don't know. I haven't smoked in years. They have a little thing that you pull it out to open it. That would be great. Shaman's Dreams. This one opens like this. That kind of box. Little magnet. Discover your true destiny as a dreamer. Is what it says when you lift the flap. Like that. We are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. Very true. I believe that. Discover your true destiny as a dreamer. What's in the box? I love when they put these little, so you can get them out. Here's the bottom of the box. Nice. Tarot card boxes are so nice now. Back when I first started reading, they were like playing card boxes. You had to flip open top and you'd have to put your cards in something else. Boxes weren't that nice way back in the day. But here we go. What's in the box? We have the cards with the belly band on them. We have the guidebook. These are kind of cool. The back of this is kind of gives me an alchemist, not to sound cheesy, but a Harry Potter feel. But not Harry Potter, but you know what I'm saying? Like that time period, that magical, the dark kind of, what do they call it? Dark academia, the decor is called. You want to decorate your house that way. It's kind of gothic, steampunk kind of, you know. That's what the back of this reminds me of. So let's get to these cards. Oh, cool. And these cards are numbered. And I love them. The words are big enough that you can see them, which is an issue sometimes for, us people who are a little older. For some reason, you hit 40 and then you can't see anymore. You need glasses. This is number one. A tidy house, clarity, and organization. Look, I love it. It's got that Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Hobbit kind of feel, doesn't it? Beloved, radical acceptance. I love that too. Benefactor, grace, and generosity. Opportunity. Oh, I love this card. It's cat or pillar. Cat or pillar. Closing door, completion. Number 5. Cosmic womb, the divine feminine. Covenant, a sacred contract. Crown games, right use of power. I don't have just one card in this deck that I was attracted to. Some decks, I'm like, ooh, this card, and then I have to go get the deck and look up the deck because this one card is like drawn. I'm drawn to this whole deck. I've seen a lot of people read from this deck. I had this deck in my wish list for like a year before I got it. So Very drawn to this deck. Crown Games, Right Use of Power. Number 8. Dances on one foot, balancing act. Deep diver, diving into a task. Deep quiet, meditation and stillness. Dragon's Hoard, protecting your future. Oh, I love this one. This one, oh, this makes me think of the Wizard of Oz flying monkeys. Dream Thief, refusal of the call. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Dust Devil, I used to love to play in Dust Devils when I was young. Moving out of stagnation. The Empty Well, time to replenish. Eye of the Needle. Eye of the Needle, intentional. I love this card. I remember seeing this card in a lot of readings. Eye of the Needle. Threading the eye of the needle. What's that one thing in the Bible about a camel will fit through the eye of a needle before a rich man gets in heaven or something? What is that? If you know that, drop it in the comments. Let me know. Eyes of the Eagle. Rising above the fray. Falling Angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Spiritual narcolepsy, huh? Like sleeping on it, like not being awake for your spiritual call. Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. First breath, beginner's mind. Fool's embrace, transmuting pain. This reminds me, this fairy thing here reminds me of something, a movie, something. Especially this like little spiky crown. If y'all know if it reminds y'all of something, drop it in the comments. Let me know what it is I'm thinking of. Fortune's Wheel, luck and right timing. Galactic Mushroom, the Divine Matrix. Cool. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. Gathering around the power of community. Look at all the little fairies. Heart Home, compassion. Hollow Bone, teachability. It's very indigenous looking. I love this. Oh my gosh. Horned Cactus, resourcefulness. Look. See the face in the cactus? Horseman, Herald of Change. Herald of Change, y'all. And this year is what? Fire Horse year. Definitely the Herald of Change. The Herald of Change for Fire Horse year, y'all. Really. I cannot wait to use these cards. In the hand, the universe of your partner. Oh, in the hand, the universe of your partner. Huh. Jeweled web, connectivity. Joyful muse, inspiration. Look at his little face. Lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. Ancestors come up a lot in my collective readings. I do collective readings every Thursday if y'all are interested. If you're finding this and you're not familiar with me, I do collective readings every Thursday, and then I drop zodiac readings and other messages throughout the month. I do these unboxings like once a month of all the different cards I have. I have an entire playlist of them if you're interested in wanting to check out some different cards that you might be interested in buying. From wherever they're from. I do Hay House, Rock Pool, all whatever cards I'm interested in. That's in the description. But yeah. Anyway, sometimes, scattered. That's what happens to me. 35, lost compass, getting back to integrity. Perfect, because I lost my compass there for a minute, right? Went off into a tangent talking about what I do on my channel halfway through these cards. Just should have showed you the cards. There you go. That's a perfect one. Lost in space, needing direction. There's another one. Exactly what I needed, right? Magician's sword, confidence in your magic. Yeah, right there. Right there. Many masks, the authentic self. Ooh. Or maybe the mask to find the authentic self. Oh my gosh, these cards are speaking to me like crazy, y'all. Me talks, repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Instead of a detox, you're taking a me talks. I love it. Love it. Look at the clawfoot tub. When I was young, all the houses had clawfoot tubs. Now it's like impossible to find one. But I had clawfoot tub. I took baths in a clawfoot tub until I graduated high school. We didn't even have showers. We just had tubs in all of our houses. Mindful groupthink. Moon Maiden, new beginnings. Netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Look, like abundance. Perfect storm, the courage to step into life. I love this. Look at that. It is a crow. Is that a crow or is that a raven? To me, it's a crow. It's a crow. The lightning has struck him to make him move from the branch because he has got to step into life. I love it. Repairing the veil, forgiveness. Do you see this? Here's the veil, right? The other world. And repairing a tear. Look at that. Repairing a tear in the universe. Repairing a tear in the timeline. Oh, these cards. I have one of these cards for so long. They speak to me so much. Root girl. The disowned self. This is inner child all day long. All day long, inner child. Look at that. And this is 46, which is 10. Beginning to heal. Trying not to turn this into a reading. These cards are speaking to me. Sky Bridge, possibility for union. Sky Dancers, surrender. Sky Dancers. Do you remember the toy Sky Dancers? If you ever had a Sky Dancer, let me know in the comments. Okay? Let me know in the comments if you ever had a Sky Dancer. They were so fun, weren't they? I got them for my kids for Christmas one year, and I have 4 kids, and it was an amazing Christmas. Just let me say that. I I'm glad I didn't, but I wish that I had all that on a videotape or film or something because that was hilarious. Skywriting the fates. Look at the runes. Do you see the runes in it? Spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Look at that, meditating, communing, becoming one with the sky with the full moon, and I love this so much. I love this. Straddling worlds, wandering between realms, walking the veil. Stranger, curiosity, the crossing, initiation, crossing with that bridge. The farther gate, bold step forward. The wall, obstacles. Unmarked trail. Oh, I like this one. Vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. Oh, the wailing tree, reconciliation. The watchers, transpersonal. the Watchers. Oh, this is so perfect. Whale song resonating. You ever listen to the Song of the Whales? Oh, wow. It's, I don't know. Something about the Song of the Whales like deeply calls your soul. Will o' the Wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows. Will o' the Wisp, Foxfire, Winter's Dream, gestation period. This goes back to a lot of stuff that I talk about wintering. And let me not go off into reading. Woodwives, adaptability. I've been trying really hard in this deck to go into some readings, haven't I? Go check out my readings. Evidently, some of y'all watching this needs to hear them. And look at me shuffling this deck. Like, I need to read from it. Wow. This deck is amazing. Oh, look, we got a flipper. Eyes of the Eagle rising above the fray. There's a message, y'all. Rise above the fray. Rise above. This is the deck, right? This is the deck. This is the standout deck. It's rising above the others. I'm filming this, but I'm filming 5 different decks that I just got, okay? And so this is rising above all of those other 5 decks I got in this batch of decks from Hay House. So this one's rising above the fray for me. So this is the deck, y'all. My deck is talking to me. All right, let's get in the guidebook. Now, I'm an intuitive reader, so I don't really look at the guidebook, but I know some people really like the guidebook. So let's look at it for y'all. Let's see what it looks like. Here's the little, see what kind of information is in it. We have contents. Table of contents. That's it. Here's a message from the authors. Introduction. Every thought that you hold long enough lingers in the essence of the universe and becomes a sparkling thread with the power to weave intention into the fabric of reality. We are all sacred dreamers, dreaming the world into being. What will you dream? This is like everything, okay? This is like everything. Wow. So, offering an oracle, dreaming the world into being, the power of symbols, how to work with this deck, how to ask a question, 1 card reading, three card, 4 card readings, readings, different spreads, different readings in here. The cards. Now let's open to a random one because that's how I do it and see what wants to talk to us. Oh, the thing I do not like about this, there's no picture at all. I prefer when they have a color illustration, but they don't even have black and white. So, Lost in Space, which is number 36. So let me go find that card. So while I'm reading a little bit of this to you, you can know which card I'm talking about. This is going to be fun because I've shuffled the cards. Oh, there we go. This is the card I'm going to read just a little bit about. And it's Lost in Space, Needing Direction. Very pretty card, isn't it? Let's see. It says, feeling lost, needing direction and focus, a 24-hour day. Sometimes in life, we lose our way, perhaps falling to prey to addictive behaviors, jealousy, compassion, resistance, or fear. This happens especially when we are up leveling, and genuinely changing for the better. A part of us hiding in the vast expansiveness of space wants to sabotage our progress. Well, you may find yourself adrift in this way right now, unable to focus or determine the next step, like a newborn baby who needs swaddling to feel safe. You're invited to reduce your life visioning to the next 24 hours. Anyone can handle it in a 24-hour compartment, which allows everything to feel grounded. Um, Take heart that the simple 24-hour container immediately banishes those too awful eternities away. You will find your energy and focus restored as you recognize that you were never lost at all. Keep it simple right now. Concentrate your energy and take care of you in basic, fundamental ways, and the world will be right again. Okay, so there you go. That's an example for that card, so you know the writing in here. And I struggle a little bit because I have my glasses on. But sometimes the writing in here is tiny. So just to let y'all know, if y'all are, like me, wear some glasses. Here is about the artist and the website. And then about the authors. And a website you can go to. And then here's a little thing about Hay House, because these are from Hay House. And then that's it. Here's the back of the guidebook front. So I love these cards. Not a fan of the guidebook, but that's okay because I don't read these. But love these cards, y'all. These cards are amazing. They're wanting me to read them now. What do y'all think about these cards? Do y'all like them? If you like them, like this video. Let me know that you like these cards. I mean, these cards speak to me like crazy. Perfect storm. The courage to step into life. Do you have the courage to step forward? Do you have the courage to step into this deck and see what it says to you? If you know somebody who's interested, want to buy these cards, want to check them out and see what they look like, send them this video and a message so they can see what all the cards look like. One of the advantages to being able to see what all the cards look like, sometimes a card speaks to you. You'll see somebody using it on their reading or something like that, and the card just really speaks to you, and it's like, oh, I love this card, I have to get this card. And then you get the whole deck and you don't like it. You only like the one card. You only like the one card, and then you're like stuck with this deck that you don't really like, which I did that recently. Because I was very attracted to one card, and then I just didn't like the energy of the deck. But and decks are very personal. The energy of the deck is very personal. It's a very personal experience. But you know, if you can see all of the cards, you'll know. You'll know if you can connect to the deck or not. It's much better. So if you know somebody who's interested in this deck, thinking about buying this deck from Hay House or wherever they buy their cards, um, send them this video so that they can see what all the cards look like. Go ahead and subscribe. Then you will know when I post more of these. You'll also be notified when my readings drop. Every Thursday I do a community reading, and then I drop zodiac readings and other readings throughout the month, other messages, things like that. I do card flip throughs of a lot of decks. All the decks that I use in my readings, I have card flip throughs for. Down in the description is a link to the playlist so that you can watch all of these. Anyway, let me tell you what these two cards say. Moon Maiden, New Beginnings, Netcaster, Preparations Come to Fruition. I'm telling you, y'all, these cards have been speaking. Speaking. These are my cards. Love them. So, you're going to be seeing them a lot in readings. Anyway, love your faces. Kisses.